It's just the overwhelm. It's like,
Let me see if I can get her up again. I'll see if I can get her on the phone.
I think that's the best way. We'll save a lot of time.
6 months ago already.
So can I ask a question then while we're waiting for the phone call?
Sure.
If I'm dealing with people in the US and in Australia and the UK and everything else. And the one thing that confuses my system and me sometimes is that the dates gets us all screwed up. You know, when I get something
Oh,
from
sorry,
the
I'm
US,
just trying to get you into the meeting.
and I try to, and I say,
Why-
set an appointment,
why
and I
not
say
different
the
meetings
next
or-
week. And if it's an email from the US,
Yes.
that appointment's out in 2020.
Oh,
You know, I'm gonna go back and have a look at
You
it.
need that one that you were talking about. What was your first name, sorry? Time trade books.
Well.
Yeah, you need that thing Peter was talking about.
Appointment call.
Appointment
Oh,
call or time
yes.
trade where you can send a link to your to these
Okay.
people and ask them to book in a session.
Yeah, no, but mine is more because I need to, you know, like, say they sent a request in that says something simple. We
I'm
need
into
an
logging
umbrella
in,
holder,
and I've
you know, for this golf trolley, right? We need an umbrella holder. So,
got to hit start.
you
So
know,
I'm
from
in
our
another
Outlook
meeting,
or
but I'll
from
try
the
to send,
website where we've got that, but mainly if it's an email
Andrew
coming in
to
from
that.
Outlook, we just add it to
Six
Infusionsoft
Mango
and
Julia.
there's a task to
I
happen,
can
right?
send you.
Now, when that task
You
gets
wanna
a
type
date
this
when
in?
it has to happen by, if it's an email from Australia or the UK or something, well,
You're
it's
going
fine. If it's
to,
one from the US, it screws up the dates.
Yeah, agree.
So even if I select calendar,
Yeah,
it'll
Infusionsoft
not
has big
go.
issues with dates as well. I'm dealing all over the world and it has big issues with the dates.
You have issues with the dates as well.
Yeah, because we deal with US, Canada,
I've
and
often
UK.
thought, I don't know why, if Infusionsoft wants to live internationally like it likes to, and we like it too,
It does
why
work.
don't they just work with a date which says day
Did you
and
get it?
month in, like, call it March if it's March, and then give you a year,
So
and do all the
that's-
bloody conversion inside like a technologist should.
So there's a
There's
bigger change afoot with Infusionsoft and the date convention.
There
So
is.
the root problem with Infusionsoft and the reason that we get these bugs,
This is what I'm.
Infusionsoft's not built on, what's the term? UTC. It's built on the Arizona time zone. In the same way it's not built on, what's the keyboard called?
QWERTY.
No, the universal
Yeah,
keyboard.
gotcha. All
Is
right.
that still UTC?
I've got a
It's not
music
built
thing
on the
that
universal
needs to
keyboard,
use.
so you can't do Chinese characters in Infusionsoft. The database has nowhere to save it.
Okay.
So what they actually put together 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, maybe
Show
2
your
years ago,
screen.
they put
Can you
together
share
a
your
team
screen?
of developers, a
Oh,
little
there you
crack
are.
team, and they said, if you were building Infusionsoft today, what would you build?
I see.
And these guys have been in the dark back corner of Infusionsoft building what's called Infusionsoft Next. And that is a completely new Infusionsoft. We get caught up with things like 100 custom fields and the dates
So
being
the audience
screwy
will
and we
want
can't
to
do
use
Chinese
that
characters.
through this speakers
And
as
as
well.
users,
Oh,
we say we want them to fix the date thing, or we want them to let us talk in different languages, or the email builder sucks. And we see these little problems, but what they're actually
Yeah,
doing is instead of
I've got you on the computer.
changing it slightly, they're addressing the underlying issue, which is the
So,
language that the database
right,
was coded
I'll
in.
hang up with this.
And that's
Okay,
why
right.
if you've got the new release, you'll see that
Okay.
the email builder has changed what
Got
they're
it.
doing when they,
Thanks, bye.
I'll just
Right.
finish this. When they release, like they just released the new email builder, they just changed campaign builder. We think it's an update, it's not. Right now, we're being rolled onto
The new
Infusionsoft Next.
Ah.
So at the beginning of the year, we were told that the first thing they were going to do was change the dates in campaign builder, which they did, if you remember, at the start of the year. Throughout this year, they're rolling us onto UTC for dates across the app, including invoices and tasks and stuff like that. So it is changing, but because it's the core problem, it's going to take a while for that to come through.
And they haven't changed that for everyone, or has it changed for everyone?
Well, they are literally in the middle of the August release, and so something's
Slowly
out.
coming across.
All right, well, that's good
Yeah.
news.
So it is happening, and it's really exciting because they're not just sticky taping it. They've got these guys to redevelop Infusionsoft.
Okay.
And when you compare the development cycle with someone like Salesforce or SAP or someone like that, like they're going at lightning speed,
Okay.
which is awesome.
Which has-
So-
Sorry, I've
They're doing
only got
it.
Evelyn for 20 minutes till
Okay.
8 o'clock. So
Oh, she's there
Evelyn,
now.
yeah, she's here now. Yeah.
Okay.
So Evelyn, welcome. Are you there? No. Evelyn. She was there. She's muted herself.
It says muted there.
Evelyn. She was here.
Now, we go through podium. Thanks. Tying an ankle.
You're back
We're
now, Evelyn.
about the same company, bro. Enjoy it. Enjoy that dog food.
No.
Tying an ankle.
She was there.
Maybe she should rejoin.
Glenn,
Yeah,
what's your
I think you
FYD?
should do this.
FY 207.
It's gone. It's not on there anymore.
Okay.
There's a bit.
I love technology when it works.
No, technology good. Come on again.
So was the answer to my question that I gotta go in and alter all the dates manually?
In your campaigns?
Or
I
in
think she
the-
said
in
it's
the
gonna be
appointments
fixed
and
up.
so
No, in your campaigns, you've got to go on, just recently that change that come through, you had to go into every campaign, you
Yeah.
had to go and adjust your
Especially if you were running.
time and date, because I adjusted so that all my campaigns
Oh,
for Australia ran in Australian time, and as soon as they made the change, it changed all my campaigns where it said 2 AM, because they had set it 2 AM to go off in Australia at the right time, all of a sudden now it's going off at 2 AM Australian time. So they all had to be, every single timer had to be reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't been
Wow.
in campaigns for a while, you might see you've got the same thing. As soon as you go in, it goes.
Yep.
You've got to go and adjust them.
It still works. It just means when you
Hang on,
republish that
yeah,
document,
we had
it's
it
time to
before.
make sure that they're
Yes.
right.
Yeah, I could have gone and not touched it, maybe published it and everything would go up at 2 AM.
No,
But I didn't
yeah,
want 2 AM.
if you,
I had to go and change every one.
yeah, it would have been more broken if you not touched it.
Yeah, there was no shortcut.
Yeah,
No.
That's been a specific example you a couple of campaigns.
Everything. Everything. So in Australia, the Australian campaigns go out Australian.
No, well, I don't know. We don't
Campaigns
bring it.
US
I don't know how to bring it up.
Yeah,
So
I want someone that, you know, the level
Can you get back into this
US
one?
to think the emails,
it just says you're
not me
hanging.
sleeping in bed.
Yeah.
See, I like to have that, structure. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, sure. All right. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you put it
Okay.
on
1 minute.
my
Okay.
phone.
She says her internet's telling me that she was there and then she's out. So I'm sorry about that. She's going to have to hang up the phone to see if she use her phone as a Wi-Fi and see as a hotspot and see whether she can get in on
What we're
that.
doing.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
So we're using your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Because the
Do you want to
logo's so
ask
bad.
your technical question
Okay.
now? Because
Yeah,
then
probably good
Why
idea,
don't you ask
actually.
your technical question now?
Oh yeah. So I'm just building the website for my mum, and I'm just in Infusionsoft and trying to. I built the sign up newsletter, and I got the code to insert into the website, but it's not like the full sign up thing's not showing up. It's just showing up the enter your name and email.
Have you published the form?
Okay, I'm
You
gonna.
have to publish the campaign
So
before you get.
I'm in there, so do I just
So
change that?
you need to make sure it's marked as ready. You need to mark that as ready.
Is it? Do I press that?
Yep. Cool. And then
Okay.
go back to the campaign and publish the campaign.
Very nice.
And
Should
then
be-
And then-
should be good to go.
And then come back and get the code.
Everyone-
Sometimes the codes will
everyone-
change.
And every one of us has done that.
I'm really silly.
You're right.
There are no stupid
There's
questions.
nobody that hasn't done
Oh,
this.
yeah.
So, like, when I first tried to build the newsletter sign up, like, it took a few, like,
I'm
clicking of
using
buttons, like,
live.
trying to get into the newsletter, like, because I didn't realize that it was in the
Wi-Fi,
campaign
do you want me to-
builder, like, because when I think of
Do you want me to
creating a
switch to
newsletter
live?
sign up, I don't think of campaign builder, like.
You think it's an email
Yes.
broadcast sort of thing?
Yeah, anyway,
Yeah, all forms have to happen in the campaign as well.
yeah.
Not the most embarrassing thing we've heard.
And my other question was, how do I uninstall the Gmail sync app?
That's a Google question.
Yeah, so that'll be, because it's a Chrome plugin.
Settings.
First of all, Visa or MasterCard, how would you like to pay? Just kidding.
Have you done your
Okay,
homework?
it's in, so it'll be in Google Chrome, because it's a Chrome plugin.
Yep,
And so if you're in Chrome, you can
Yep.
hit the burger menu, which is the 3 lines.
yep,
Yep, and then you go to more tools,
Oh,
You can do it.
yep.
You can do it.
and then
You can do it.
extensions.
Oh yeah, I did go to that and I did take it off there and it's still.
Did you restart Chrome or refresh Gmail? Just make sure you fully quit and then reopen Chrome, and it should be gone.
You're in.
There we go, we're here.
Like I restarted the computer.
restart it. Click where it says Chrome, top left, near the Apple sign, top left hand corner. Chrome, left,
Oh yeah.
top left, yeah, and then click yeah, and then open.
This is my screen.
It's fine. Ask her to
Once
type
it's
it.
closed down, open it again.
We still have,
Should be good.
Hey, that's no, no, no.
Oh, and then
So-
so just go find it again?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. Here's the biggest time saver for me.
Sorry,
It's
it's
against
arm.
that short call, not the long
Surgery
call.
on his arm.
Just
about
about
that.
On the
I've
shoulder.
called the customer, I'm talking to them.
Oh, that's right. I saw you posted in the hospital.
So
Yeah.
the email comes in, along with the email comes in. So the email's still in here. Because the email is here in its
Don't make
hibernate,
anything out.
the customer profile is here.
It may synchronize.
And the email
across, but
manages
it is
the
reviewed
information for me.
and
And I have one open task. I don't have 50 closed tasks for a
Email
conversation.
conversation.
I have one open task and I actually have the notes into the open task. That's how I manage it with Dave. So I might copy that and put it into there and save it. It's all done. I don't have to go into Infusionsoft to do that. So again, that's time saver.
So the email is.
I get a lot of email.
Fine.
Email saved into their profile.
To get a laser license.
Normally I never do that, I just talk on the phone.
Every conversation
I did my work like
closed task.
She's a
So
tech.
if you try, if you talk to a customer, we can talk to a customer.
I like doing my
If I want
work
to go
at
and
night
send
in
a
the
list
first
of
time.
these customers, you just want to.
Well, it's
Well,
nice to
share screen
I've got
or
to go and open up.
I spend my day running
80
or
tasks and it just
doing
makes
things
sense.
like
This is
that.
But that's, is she already
Hang out
said
with family and then
So I just have one open task.
Snatches.
It remains open for them.
I can try or
Until,
try.
until we're closed, until they're a closed customer, until we've got them on board, and then other staff will take on this in the sales
I'm
cycle.
good with like most.
And I just date,
like
post
real-
the date. That's it.
But it is frustrating if
And
something's
then,
not working and you're not
I
really
don't
sure
copy
why.
that
It's nice to be
into
able
one
to
conversation.
And there are
So
some
this comes
conceptual
in
blocks
the,
with this.
rather than saying.
There are some
in your
conceptual
Gmail.
blocks. It's
Yes,
different
sure.
to sometimes
But you
a
run
bit
Yeah,
more
well,
like-
The other tip was actually to write that down through the
It seems perfectly.
build on the fly.
Yeah, right. You find it easy that joint
I've never found something missing. Something missing,
You know,
but
people think about use case and things like
the other
that.
thing I do is
I don't know.
Use cases.
customer calls in.
I didn't get
So
to
also,
use
I
it.
think it's right use case.
One kid's story,
Use case, how you want to use it.
this 2008.
So that's what it says, if you document the campaign, when you want to then code it, it's like, no, it doesn't really make sense. No, not, don't put it in there and go home.
It just, it's like, I want to create it. But I was like,
So you
it just
you
looks
write
like.
something out.
And we changed it.
So this is the sign-in form that I
Yeah, it's
tried
like
to buy.
bars.
That's true.
your
Car
product.
sales of grade. It's like,
It's creating
and I
sign-ups.
saw that just showing $2.
And right.
She was put onto her by 2009. So So
and we
she
were
was living
driving
in Melbourne
to
then,
Victoria.
well, not much
What's
of
your
Melbourne,
name?
and then moved to Melbourne, and then just moved
And it was a customer base in different areas.
But yeah, when I needed, when I had that issue with 6
The next morning,
months,
we were late. He
I
called me
contacted her, I
like,
said, "Here's your Facebook
I put up the dog
in the back there on the friends list." I said, "She said, yeah."
Very
I said, "All right." So that's never unfriended me.
got there and I was like, I don't know if it's because he's like around fun bike, trying to find real bikes.
Yeah.
Like I'd really like to see him say it marketing. So like,
So you're not only
it was
selling the product
advertised
itself,
for
you're now selling the region,
and I said,
the
oh,
ability to sell your product.
She's also teaching people how to sell it.
So basically, it's really about
But normally, information guide,
word of mouth.
we make information you go to meeting link, and then hours to it, much easier.
I mean, so people find
It's very specialised.
there's certain people who actually
I've done webinars I'd get you Wi-Fi as opposed to using
You said people buy and take them around them out.
And it was Hill, etc. And so the idea now, what I'm doing is that we've serviced a few areas and we've been doing this for now for some years successfully. So I know what works and how it works, etc. So
Anyway,
now
this
is
is
to
my
actually
and his name is Franco.
license, leverage it by licensing
Do you
areas.
know the names of my bikes?
Yeah.
So my road
And
bike
so
was
part
originally
of
called
bringing on
Phoebe.
Infusionsoft is to
But
actually
now she's called Charger because she's had
fund
She got a wheel job
And also we're helping, you know, one of your stockers or resellers or the data that you
and then I got my crash bike, which is a
you'll be able to use that to help
and
others. What sort of dollar value are you talking about selling a license?
at the moment, it's really affordable, someone who's
there's a cycling group and
Not a lot of money.
Rafa's sponsored American Cycling.
There's a model.
It's like the top one you get, right? And when we were in Europe, we got our bikes
Selling
and there was a whole
because then as the product evolves, whole city.
I can hold the wheel, and the handbrake is a handle release of it. Which side is the handbrake?
So I got ready
Just
because I was
buy the
riding
license for
the
find the handbrake, pull it.
I'm doing
I've got
for 3
I've got
years.
garage.
That was me too.
Downward now, like, drive saving. I can do it with my
The guidelines, because the thing is,
and I forget,
I'm
like,
going back 6 years, and I've developed
That's like a-
Plenty of people with $5,000.
Exactly.
And you could just have 11
But the thing
months.
is, people look at what my mum does.
Because she makes a lot of money.
Hotels,
The product.
It's not to service it.
Well, the thing is, because I'm actually,
Yeah,
I'm actually producing it, I'm actually putting it out there, I'm actually.
Oh, you can do Anderson's and then the others.
What I'm all I'm saying
If
is
you go to the
that I'm
Anderson's,
leveraging
like,
it,
or
what
I mean,
I'm So it's just a functioning product, but it's also functioning just a particular demographic. This particular group of people, you know, how they buy, it's like calling about how they buy, why they buy, and how they see this particular.
We're in.
Okay. Yay!
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Evelyn. So,